Our poem was I Hear America Singing by Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was much more than a poet. He was an American enthusiast. Whitman delineates this clearly in his poem, I Hear America Singing. I Hear America Singing is a personal declaration articulating his ardent love for America as a sum of unique pieces and the individual songs coming from them. Whitman uses the word America not as a singular noun, but rather as a plural noun to symbolize every American and the work they do, thus demonstrating his fervent appreciation of American labor. The speaker's tone in the first 4 lines is joyful and proud, mentioning in the excerpt the songs of a mechanic, blithe and strong, a carpenter, and a mason, all blue-collar laborers.
Thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice President, members of Congress, my fellow Americans. Today marks my 4th year as President of the greatest nation in the world. But today we also celebrate someone else, you, and the man who honored you, Mr. Walt Whitman and his concern for laborers. We honor the man who has honored the unremembered laborers toiling in this nation, and we cherish the words and the songs of empowerment he gifted to us.
Mechanics and carpenters sing, they're proud of their achievement, much like the followers of Trump while debating his disagreements.
Whitman doesn't shift from his previous stance on America. The speaker continues his long string of workers from the beginning of the poem. In lines 4 through 7, the speaker expands the working class by mentioning the boatman, the hatter, the shoemaker, the woodcutter, and the plowboy. The laborers are still singing their song, and Whitman has still excluded white-collar jobs. One thing that the speaker makes clear is that the workers have their own place to sing their songs, thus creating a keen sense of individuality for each worker. From the attitude of the speaker, the audience can believe that America loves what it does.
Just as Mr. Whitman never forgot the swinging worker class, America remembers the working class, and each one of you, undeniably unique in circumstance and environment, but equal in the eyes of God. No nation in this world can argue of the superiority and joyousness of their working class, for I have never seen a population so in love with the labor they produce and the fruit they reap.
Oh, see, can you see those white collars they bear? Their morale will not change, unlike Justin Bieber's hair.
Walt Whitman culminates the poem by including the woman's daily job, a young wife at work and a girl that is sewing or cleaning. These were things that all women did during the times of Walt Whitman, and now as well. It showed that no job is insignificant, including the labor of a woman. Every laborer is a piece of what makes America great. The tone is steady, still very proud and patriotic, and there is no apparent shift. Throughout the poem, Whitman uses positive connotation to describe the laborers. You can pick apart the style of his writing and his diction, specific words such as delicious and melodious enhance the picture that the audience imagines when reading. As a reader, you can pull out various themes from I Hear America Singing, that every piece of labor is important and should be very well appreciated.
This is a nation that Mr. Whitman and I know and love, in which women have the capability of earning as much as a man does, and where their labor is worth the same as a man's. The country I know and love, in which the only sound we hear is a chorus of various voices and melodies, and the only thing we see is a class of joyful people. The country I know and love is proud of the work it's achieved since days of recession. So I tell you, you who watch in the audience or in your living room, you are important, and what you do is critical to the success of this country. And that is why I'm proud to be your president. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Oh, mothers, wives, and young girls work, they work all through the day. They want to be acknowledged by the way of equal pay.
And that is how you slow jam the poem.